What is TikTok Shop and how can you make a ton of fucking money? All right, TikTok Shop, I like to break it down on the ladder. Let's say you create a product, right? You need ads to get those products out. You need ads to get people's eyes. You need people to see your product and people to buy your product. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna hire people like me, people like every influencer you've ever seen. They've gotten a brand deal for sure, right? So brands need people like you and me to give them more sales, give them more views. So they're willing to give us a free sample, which is any product. This shirt was free, for example, this mic was free. I get everything for free, and all I do is promote the product. I'm not selling anything, I'm not shipping out anything. All I'm saying is, yo, fat mom, go buy this so you can lose some weight, right? We're just selling an insecurity to people who actually want to change their own reality. TikTok Shop has been leading in the social commerce world, doing over $1 billion in revenue just last year. And if you can get a small piece of that pie with straight, hard, cold cash commission, you can make a ton of money. Why it's a real opportunity right now. Now, why is TikTok Shop a real opportunity right now? Well, they did $1 billion in revenue last year. They can do another $1 billion in revenue this year. Now, all we're doing is making short form content anywhere from 5 seconds to 1 minute long. And in this content, we will be using sales tactics, sales psychology, human psychology to get people to buy, to get commission in your bank account. And then once you get a ton of commission, once you get a bunch of track records, you will actually have access to all these brands. Brands will ship out you free stuff. I mean, everything in this garage is free. That wing is free on the back of my Corvette. Everything is free. These are free. Brands will actually ship out products and samples to you for free. All you have to do is promote them. But not only that, they'll also give you a flat fee. Now this is called brand deals. Brand deals are super important. Brand deals are another way to make extra cash, guaranteed by the way, so you don't have to work a job, guaranteed $4,000 to $5,000 a month if you have a proven track record. Brands need people like you and me to give them more sales, give them more views, so they're willing to give us a flat fee. And that flat fee can range anywhere from $50 a video to $1,000 a video, or even some people even get $30,000 in one video, such as, Kim Kardashian. All these people are influencers. This is just one big influencer game. Who can get the most views? Who can get the most sales? We are just selling products that people want. For example, it's summer, I'm sweating, it's hot. I want a fan. I want a cooling fan. And this product has been blowing up absolutely viral all over the TikTok Shop because it's literally just a fan. What you actually need to get started. Now, I'm not gonna tell you you need a bunch of skill, you need 5 years sales experience. No, you don't need any of that. All you need is 5,000 followers. It's really simple. There is the minimum stress threshold, and that is 5,000 followers for you to promote, and you just gotta be 18 years old. Other than that, I actually used to do this at 17 years old, and I used to use my parents' ID just so I could make some extra cash. They would get the money sent to them by TikTok, I would take the money. How to set up your account. First off, how we're going to set up the account, all you have to do is have 5,000 followers, be 18 years old, and you can apply. It's pretty simple to apply. You just hit the 3 buttons, 3 lines at the top, click TikTok Studio, click TikTok Shop, and you'll get in pretty easy. It's pretty hard not to get in. TikTok incentivizes us to make more content for them, so they're willing to give us an extra piece of that pie. They give us coupons, rewards. For example, this phone was entirely free from TikTok just because I did a bunch in sales. Now, how to find products that sell. This is the most important part because you don't want to sell a shitty product, otherwise you're not going to get any sales. What's the point of selling shit that nobody wants? We need to find and pinpoint the right products that people need. I preferably use Callow Data. This is free software. It just allows you to look at other products, see what products are popping. Mostly right now is skincare and beauty products because women love to buy everything. This is where women come in and steal up the entire market. I'm talking women. I know some women who are doing $100,000 a month. And keep in mind, that's just straight hard commission. Some of these brand deals, brands like Korean skincare are paying thousands, if not millions of dollars every year to creators like me. How to find products to sell. I also like to use Daily Bios. Okay, this is another free app. You can just go on there and see what people are promoting. Literally just search up what people are promoting. Or if you really want to just go the entire, you don't want to be late, you want to be lazy, just go to TikTok Shop, go to TikTok Shop product place and just search all the products. They will give you the top selling, they'll give you what's popping, they'll give you what's hot right now. Now, how to create content and drive sales. This is the hardest part, especially for every beginner I see, because nobody knows how to sell. But with a proven process that literally all the good creators do, you can get a piece of that $1 billion. I like to put it into 3 simple steps, right? The hook, the most important part. You need something to make people stop scrolling. You need to do an audio hook, a visual hook, something crazy that makes people stop scrolling and immediately pay attention to you. This is a views game. You want as much views as possible, as much eyes as possible, so you get more brand deals and you get more straight hard cold cash commission. TikTok Shop has literally changed my life. I mean, this Corvette, I literally bought this at 19 years old. I was broke. TikTok Shop literally changed my life, okay? I was literally broke in my college dorm room trying everything. I'm talking drop shipping, trading, SMA, none of that shit worked, but TikTok Shop actually bought me this in 19. How to create content and drive sales, okay? The next step in the hook is the main selling points. You don't wanna bore people with the benefits, the ads, the additives. Oh, what's so good about this product? No, we want to be fast, we want to be quick, we want to get straight to the point because people want to scroll. This is what we're designed to do. We're just designed to scroll. And that has manipulated everybody into having the attention span of a goldfish. So we want to say the main selling points. We don't want to talk about the benefits. We don't want to talk about the colors, what it really does. We want to sell the dream. The best salesman in the world, he sells the dream. And then finally, the call to action. This part is super important, otherwise nobody's gonna buy. You have to implement scarcity. But scarcity helps viewers understand that there's a limited supply. So I would personally say at the end of all my videos, yo, I'm gonna leave the link at the bottom of this video. Honestly, they're selling out crazy fast. But if y'all wanna go grab them, I'm gonna leave them on the low. So boom, everybody knows they're selling out fast. They're in high demand. Other people want them. Maybe I should get them as well. This is complete human psychology. See, monkey do. How to read your numbers and improve. You're probably seeing a dashboard like this. We got GMV, which is how much you've done in sales. That shit doesn't really matter unless you want free stuff. Brands will literally pay you just, if you have 100K GMV, you can get a big amount of free stuff. I'm talking furniture, clothes, expensive items. And then we have estimated commission, the most important. How much money goes straight to your bank? No fees, no nothing. TikTok sends you this straight to PayPal or straight to your bank. And then we have items sold. Now this is how many items you've sold, and then you can calculate your commission with the GMV. You've done 100,000 items. Let's say you sold 1,000 items sold, and you've done $100,000 in GMV. This gives your average order value around $100. This is very good. Then you can use that to find your commission. Usually commission is around 10 to 25%. I would not choose products anything below or maybe higher. So I would personally do, now the GMV, now let's say you get 10% of that commission. $100,000, that's $10,000 straight to your bank account, not including brand deals, bonuses, campaigns, partnerships, everything. Common beginner mistakes to avoid. I see a bunch of beginner mistakes, and the most important one I see in all beginners is tonality. They suck at communicating, but you really have to practice the skill. Otherwise, if you have no sales experience, you're pretty much nothing in life. Every billionaire, every millionaire, most millionaires, they sell something. And in order to sell something, you have to be good at sales. This will teach you more than the sales than probably school will ever teach you. I would say another big beginner mistake I see a lot of students do is they just don't have consistency. Consistency is key. Speed loves success. So once you have success, once you have momentum, you have to continue to try even harder. Because one of these days, you're gonna get lucky. You're gonna hit a viral video that hits 10 million views, 50 million views. And in that 50 million view video, you're pretty much set for the next 6 months. I know some people who have literally retired on a 50 million view video. Another beginner mistake to avoid is not knowing your audience. You have to know your product, you have to know your audience, and you have to know your type of promotion. We don't want this to sound like ads. We want it to be real and authentic. I like to tell all my students, yo, act like you're talking to your best friend on the phone. You're not selling anything, you're not trying super hard. You're just having a chit chat with your bro. And that's how ads should be. Otherwise, if it's not real and authentic, people don't trust you. You have to make this seem like people trust you. They want to be your friend. They want to be right next to you. Now, what results can actually look like. Alexa here over 4 months ago started TikTok Shop with zero experience, and she managed to do her biggest month, which is $16,000 in the month of April. Now, with that $16,000, she has the opportunity to make even more money because these brands are paying her over $200 a video. Brand deals. $200 a video? That's crazy. Imagine making a video for 30 seconds and then getting paid $200. It's an infinite money glitch. Another student of mine hit their biggest week, which was $5,000 in a week. $5,000, and she used to make that half of that at her regular job. Now, another one of my students, which is also one of my boys, he made over $60,000 in less than 9 months as an average 18, 19-year-old. Anyways, fam, that about wraps up the video. If you guys need any further help with TikTok Shop or want to engage with my community where people are winning like this every single day, yo, shoot me a DM on nlh.nick or just check out my bio or description at the bottom of this video. Let's go make some more money, be grateful, and it's a beautiful day. So smile a little more. God is good.